So if we look at the setup now, you can see they're quite a bit different in terms of your left-hand grip, yeah? There's a lot more logo shown. Now you said, oh, that feels really strong. If we draw the lines through your sort of V's that your thumb and forefinger make on that left hand, they're basically up your right shoulder there, okay? Your right hand is on a slightly weaker grip, but I think because it's your comfortable hand, as long as he feels comfortable, your left hand can be a bit stronger. We can square the club face up based on that last shot you just did there, where the spin now is reducing, okay? You can also see the ball position now has gone forward. So what happened was, this is kind of the sort of sequencing you had, this grip at setup was causing the golf ball to go to the right, okay? Or it would have done had nothing else changed. Hit a few shots through the winter, hitting a bit of ground first, yeah? So then because of that then now we start moving the ball back in the stance, yeah? So now the ball's too far back and you're on a club face, it's going to come back to the golf ball open. The only way you can hit this golf ball anywhere but straight is come over the top and off your back foot. Because if you didn't, you'd thin it or slice it.
Didn't know how to.
And the thing is, if you said to yourself, right, I got to stop coming over the top, you could probably swing that golf club not over the top once, maybe twice. The ball would go about 50 or 60 yards right, and you go, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, because it just wouldn't be any benefit in the golf course. So you'll see now here, as we talked about this sort of movement to your left side, as you go back here, decent rotation. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's not a short swing.
I know I do come up a bit as well.
Yeah, so that's fine. You're moving off.
You get this right. That's not going to affect me that much.
Yeah,
but
and I wouldn't.
By coming up makes me go even more.
Well, yeah, I think that the thing is, the over the top for me is more the you kind of said before, you being sporty, you know what that club's going to do. So from here now, you've got to stay on this back foot here as you hit the golf ball. So as you're in the golf ball here now at impact, your left foot now we'll see is actually off the ground. So now when you hit the golf ball, your heel is off the ground, so you're spinning off this back foot. Your right foot doesn't really move at all there, okay? Everything now is swinging to the left. Your weight at this point is pretty much planted through that right heel, yeah? And this is sort of halfway through the follow-through position, okay? As a result of that there, now when you finish, you're on your back foot. Then you kind of come forward at the end, but by which time the ball's been hit, okay? So if we look at these sort of movements now in comparison to this one, yes, it's a much stronger grip, okay? Again, the ball position now is better, so it's slightly forward. Again, just left to centre as you went back there now. Same good backs, okay? Now from here, because you know the club face is strong, you've had a few shots that have gone to the left when you change that grip. The movement into that line, yeah, you're starting to move a little bit more towards. So there's impact. Your left foot now is a bit more on the ground, yeah? Your left leg is a little bit more vertical. As you started twisting through, look where your weight's going now. So when you finish this swing, that swing is a very different follow-through position.
Huge difference.
To that, yeah. I mean, just looking at your legs positions alone.
Yeah, just the body, everything.
Yes, well, exactly, yeah. I mean, you've swung
the middle, that's all back of.
Exactly.
Middle.
And the thing with this, when you're going to lose power, I mean, you've played enough sports to realise you can get some energy and power by moving to target. Yeah, if you're going to throw a rugby ball, you wouldn't run away from it and throw backwards, would you? So your arms have to swing fast to create speed, but your body's got to help initiate that, okay? And the other thing as well, I think from this, for me, it's a key thing. You're playing 3 times a week. I mean, you're still fit and healthy, to be fair, but your back and your spine now look nice and neutral. Your shoulders, your hips, and everything have turned equally. Look at your hip movement there, sort of hanging back. Your shoulders have now turned, so your back's going to be a little bit twitchy-turny down the back there. And then as you start playing golf, your ankle's putting a lot more stress on here. This leg's sort of leaning back. So
my biggest problem.
From football and rugby, I guess. Yeah, exactly. So you're putting a lot of stress into that's on a flat line. Yeah, if we put that on a slight hill or a slight undulation change somewhere, that's going to be quite awkward and possibly painful. Okay, so getting the body to move more efficiently starts from the setup. I don't think I got on the start here, but what I would suggest is when you're doing the practice, start with your feet together. Club's going to point toward your left thigh, left hip pocket area, and just put your left hand on the club by itself. You stand there with the club in your left hand and look down and go, right, can I see the logo on my glove? If it's 3 or even 4 knuckles, it doesn't matter, okay? We've got to find what feels neutral and comfortable to you eventually. So you could do that literally with a club. So put the club down there, grip in the left hand. Right hand's going to come a bit underneath, as we said, not going to go over the top there. Hand's going to come underneath. Set your feet, done. Reset, club down, left hand, slide the arm down, underneath, feet, and just do this to the point where you think, okay, for example, say we're
a natural thing.
Exactly. So if we're walking, we're walking down Barry High Street, and I saw your club, Tony, go, I could throw a club and you go, whoop, catch it and go, boom, 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 and you'd be there. You wouldn't be going like, oh, hang on 1 second, I've got to.
No.
Yeah, you know what correct feels like. So then when you're on the golf course, you think more about the playing of golf
not the technique of golf. You think when you play rugby and football, you train, you do things in slow-mo, you do sort of walkthroughs and stuff to build this, okay, we're going to do that, and then when it comes to game time, you just play. You're not in the game going, oh, hang on, I've got to play left back, and when the ball comes out, okay, I've got to stand there. When he goes down, you're just seeing, reading, and react. It's so quick. Now, because golf is a long, drawn-out sport, 4 hours, we hope, ish, okay, and you're hitting the golf ball for about, well, how many shots? If you're shooting 85, we'll say 35 a putts, so that's 50 golf shots. 50 times 1.5, yeah? So you're looking at, what, 75 seconds of golf shots for 4 hours, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of thinking time in between that, which is the problem. People start thinking, oh, that last...
Yeah.
In a game of football, once the game kicks off...
If I can get just a set of green, all I'm
So
worrying about then is the slope
shot
and the
itself
elements rather than...
Mother Nature rather than your own technique, yeah?
Yeah.
Because in a game of football, if you make a mistake, you just got to carry on. You can't. Well, if the game's back in, you can't go. Oh, I don't want to play. Oh, it's rubbish. Or stand on the side of the tee and soaking. I know. But getting on the golf course, if you slice 3 out of bounds, you're on the tee going, oh bloody! I don't.
The minute I start saying I'm not playing, then I will stop playing.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be kind of the sequence. You've got to get it set up. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So I think the two main changes that set up are obviously that left-hand grip. Now it feels to you really strong, but if we actually look at that grip position, it's not that strong.
This is what I think I need is...
Yeah. As I said to you at the start, you said, I come over the top, I need to fix the over the top. What you need to do is fix the reasons why you come over the top. You, like so many golfers who play, the over the top at the moment is almost a necessity. If you didn't come over the top or lean on your back foot, you won't play. Exactly.
And then like you say,
so you've got to change the start position.
In the river anyway.
Bang, yourself going after it, yeah. So yeah, ball's going to be further forward. Left hand's going to be stronger, and I think when that ball did move forward, you just saw yourself moving this way towards target more because the ball over here, it makes you do that, yeah. When the ball's too far back here, you just hang back on it because that's where the ball is, yeah.
Yeah.
Make sense? You said,
yeah. No, it does.
Excellent, good stuff.